Okay, that was a dumbass move. I know. I'd say it was for the bit, just to be funny, but like that was 20 minutes on the drain of a run I had going yesterday. We don't talk about that though. Nothing happened. That sucks. I got my music on again. I haven't been playing my music in the background. I've been just listening to the game the last couple of streams. Now I'm locked in. Totally nothing happened. Indeed. That's what I like to hear. Also, I was gonna stream VR Minecraft today, but then Dawn messaged me and she's like, I gotta go to work, so I can't really make it to stream tonight until maybe like the last 30 minutes. So I was like, okay, I'll hold off then. Cause that should be fun. Fuck. Oh my god, my ear just went out. Where did my headphones fuck? Suddenly I cannot hear in my left ear. Excited to see it? Yeah. Either tomorrow or the next day. I don't know if I'm gonna stream tomorrow. I mean, I got good momentum going, but I don't know if my sister's gonna want to do something that night. Give me a second. Something's fucked. Okay. All good. I've restored communications to my left ear. It was actually relatively easy to set up, thank God. I can just use the mic on the headset. Gotta stream healthily, of course, yes. Gotta take care of the mental. But yeah, I can just use the mic on the headset, my VR headset. It's actually pretty decent. It'll get the job done fine. You just gotta be prepared for like heavy breathing. I don't know how much of that is gonna cut out by noise canceling and shit. I don't know how much that's gonna stay. But like, it'll be a little bit of a workout for me. Be jumping around and running around and shit. Gotta work in the frickin' mines. Okay, this boss sucks when you have low damage. Okay, it's gonna be hilarious, yeah. It should be. Oh my lord. I wouldn't care if these flies would just follow me, but they're like circling around him. Help! Okay, maybe this was the move anyway. Ah! Okay, that sucked. That was ass. God damn it. This character's really hard on the first couple floors. Asco lol. Indeed. I need a key for that fucking library. The lard is good because it's a +2 HP up and I can use that for clots, but it is a speed down, so it's kind of scary. A little bit. Damn it! I thought I dodged that shit. Okay, I'll come back for that. Key? Key? No fucking key? Are you serious? Oh my god, these are both actually good items, but I have no way of affording them right now. I think my music's a little too loud. Let me turn it down. Okay. My music's too loud for me, like personally, then I think my mental gets confused because when I try to talk, I like trail off and shit. Gotta get the key. Give me a key. For real. I just wanted a key. This game's not giving it to me. It's giving me money there's a key in the shop, but there's not. So the money doesn't help. If I don't get a key for that library, I'm gonna be sad. The children will not be educated. This is why libraries are free. Publicly accessible. You don't have to have a freaking key. You can just go in and read shit. But no, I have to find a key. Love libraries? Me too. Libraries are underrated as hell. Ah, yes, key. Oh, I was like, what? I thought I cleared this room. No. Fully own a book? Yeah, for real. But like, sometimes you can't just buy every book you want. I mean, I imagine that's the case for most people. Books can get pretty expensive. Okay, Book of Shadows? No, Book of Shadows isn't that good because my clots die. I'm taking homing. My clots do not get invincibility. It's dumb. It's dumb. It should not work like that. Last time I went to a library, I got the whole Sherlock Holmes collection and read the whole fucking thing. It was nice. All the short stories, all the books were in like one giant collection thing. So I just read them all. It was like 1,000 some pages long. Yeah, but it was cool. I learned that a lot of the names, the English names in The Greatest Attorney are just references to Sherlock Holmes. Like it's not just Sherlock Holmes. There's just a shit ton of references. Get fucked, Plum. No, I almost forgot that soul heart. I was totally gonna forget that, by the way. And then I just happened to look at the map. You're working on the full series of your favorite manga? Unavailable on Kindle. I see. Only available on Kindle? That's kind of crazy. I'm sure they're somewhere else, right? You know? Wink wink. Nudge nudge. That is surprising, though. Another library? What the hell? I don't know what the chances... Ow. I don't know what the chances of that is. Fuck. Yeah, that was shitty. We're on Amazon, where I usually get them, but they're expensive. I will not comment further on the matter. Wink wink. That's fair, though. Buying, like, a whole shit ton of manga, I imagine, can be pretty expensive. Not a super popular one. Yeah. I just know that, like, it probably still wouldn't be on there, but, like, my library has, like, a service where you can, like, access certain, things online. Pretty cool. I think actually most of the Berserk manga was on there. They had the rights to that. I think that's how I read it. I don't know if the new Berserk chapters are on there, though. I need to check again. It's been a couple years since I last accessed that service. And it's just attached to my library card, so it's not like I have to do anything special to sign in. I really just need to use my clots here. I think I'm kind of screwing myself. Oh. I'll read that in a second. I just saw 200 pounds, which is crazy. Out of the corner of my eye, I'm like, damn. One time I was trying to get a volume of the series, 200 pounds for a paperback? Damn. For one volume? That's crazy. Get it on Kindle for... Oh, God, excuse me. Beg my pardon. Meant to mute there. I'm so sorry. Oh, so unprofessional. That was rough. Yeah, my bad. Mildly embarrassing. Mildly embarrassing. If I upload this, I will make sure to mute that in the video. Nobody will ever know. My stomach is not happy today, though. Had a bunch of vegetables and shit. We had a nice soup for dinner. You'll bully me for it? Okay. Very funny. But anyway, yeah, we had a nice vegetable soup for dinner, so, my digestive system is in shambles. Let's say. I thought I was muted, otherwise I never would have let it rip like that. I looked up to my monitor, I'm like, wait, why was I muted before? I think I must accidentally be pressing the button. Go Taco Bell. Mom was too tired to cook. That was us the other day. We had Taco Bell. I was like, fuck. It's the same thing every time. We know how this song and dance goes. If I'm going to get carry out, I much prefer like pizza or some shit. Because pizza's a pain in the ass to make. But I can make a mean burrito or taco or whatever. So I got that department covered. I love my mom, so I don't mind. Yeah, sure. Not saying that there's anything inherently wrong with it. It's just not my preferred meal. I'm sure it's not most people's preferred meal either. It's just circumstance that brings us to do it. Can finally go in the shop because I got keys and it's moving box, which I can't do anything with. Thanks. Get that? I'm not saying Curry, you should like it. Yeah, no, I know. I just like to over-explain things sometimes. That's what I do. Because part of the time I'm like rationalizing things to myself. You too. The emoji font changed on my second monitor now because I'm using a different service to display chat. It should look the same for you, but for me it's different, and it's the shitty Windows 11 emojis, and it makes me want to cry. You see the emoji? Oh yeah, you weren't there yesterday, that's right. I did fix it yesterday too. They're back, and not black and white. Turns out OBS just... How? OBS just has a bad time trying to render other emoji fonts. So I just have to stick with the shitty Windows 11 one. That looks funny, though. Okay, maybe I shouldn't... Okay, if that's an item, it's going to push me into the spikes. Like, I want an item, but I also don't want to be pushed into the spikes and lose half my HP. Oh shit, actually. I might have to figure out... That's the one thing I didn't figure out, is how to mute myself while I'm in VR streaming. Like, there's a way you can pull up a menu on my headset and you can like mute yourself manually, but like that's a pain in the ass. I'd rather just press a button if I can. It's not convenient. So I'll have to look into that. Get cornered, idiot. You have that kind of button on your headset, but you forgot if it works. That's valid. But I'm not sure if VR headsets tend to have that. I don't think mine does anyway. Maybe there's a way, actually. That's a good point. Could be a button on there. I know there's a volume button, obviously, and the on and off button, but I might be able to press those in a certain combination to mute the mic. Or maybe I can make a certain gesture. Press a repeated series of buttons and it'll mute me. I don't know. Hoping to get a VR headset one day, yeah. You should. Well, I would recommend it, but part of it does kind of hinge on the fact that you kind of need a good PC. At least if you want to play VR Minecraft, like me, you kind of have to have a decent PC. Otherwise, because the VR, you can do it, you can run it natively on your headset with a lot of work. via somebody's mod or what, like somebody's effort. It's called Questcraft. They have because Mojang doesn't have it natively on VR headsets, so somebody else like basically wrote it to work on these headsets, and so you're using that. But that also means it's not necessarily that well optimized, and it's kind of laggy. So what I do is I just stream it from my PC, my laptop, to my headset. 'Cause my PC's a beast and can handle it. The headset is not even close. I mean, it's still decent for, like, other games. Just when you're running somebody's random code, not random, but, like, unofficial code. For a game like Minecraft that's already poorly optimized, it's not exactly, the smoothest experience. Your laptop is kind of ass. For real. Well, I mean, I say that like I know, but I don't know what laptop you have. But I could believe it. Decent enough for most stuff, yeah. I mean, if you don't care about having the best frame rate and don't mind if it's a little laggy here and there, then you can probably make it work, and they'll probably optimize it for the future. You have a Dell one? Well, that doesn't tell me much. But it's mainly the CPU and GPU that are most important for gaming. I know I asked. But there were also certain implications in my words. I.e., what GPU and CPU do you have, if you even know? Gotta speak in that gamer language. IDK. That's all I need to know, Gallery. That's all I need to know. That's all I need to know. Runs Sims 4. To be honest, I don't think that's a very intensive game. And it probably relies more on CPU than GPU. But that's a decent start. But it's a far cry from virtual reality, that's for sure. So, I don't know. If you open up Task Manager, if you know how to open up Task Manager on Windows, you can go in the Performance tab and it'll tell you, it should tell you what GPU and CPU you have. You might be able to check the system settings too, but Task Manager is easier, IMO. Because you can just right-click the taskbar on the bottom of the screen and just go Task Manager, and then you're there. You know how to open Task Manager? Yeah. That's huge. Task Manager has been saved many of my time that made no grammatical sense. Saved much of my time. Remember using Task Manager and like switching the priority of different tasks just to frickin'... Oh, your dad taught you. I remember using it to like try and optimize Minecraft on my mom's shitty old laptop back in the day. Because I was like, why is it so slow? While ignoring the fact that her laptop was only like probably a few $100 at most. I mean, it did help. Just not as much as you might hope. That's the struggles of being a kid, though, because if you're like, fuck, if you realize that you're like, wait, I'm held back by my hardware, and so if I actually want to run things well, I need to upgrade, you're just cooked. Because you don't have money. I was gonna try and go boss rush, but run is so damn slow. Wait, Mega? No, Mega Bean's actually really good now, and I could have gotten boss rush with it. Fuck! Quad shot's good though. I'm coping. They recently buffed Mega Bean in such a way that it like mega farts the whole room. And it allows the opening of boss rush even if you miss the timer. I just forgot that. Like up to 80% of the time. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we all have different circumstances, so it is what it is, but I was also generally pretty lucky, but I also had to wait like 5 years to get a new laptop. Which can be quite a long time in the computer parts world, specifically gaming. But I made it work. Plus, if I ask for something more expensive, I always offer to pay for at least some of it. And I always find the best deal out there. Yeah. It was dying. Yeah. Mine wasn't dying, it just couldn't really do what it needed to do anymore. Like if I ever wanted to try and run an intensive game, I just know I couldn't. From 2018. Yeah. Forget when mine was from. But when I got mine in probably like 2018 maybe as well. But the model was probably a couple of years earlier than that. So it was already kind of old. I don't remember though. And besides, it's not like it went to waste now that I have a new one. I just gave it to my brother and he's playing the hell out of it, so... It's not like we lost all the money that was invested in it. The other problem with that laptop though was like its cooling system sucked. So like it would just thermal throttle. The GPU would get like 95 Celsius and your performance would just shit itself. To be fair, I never cleaned it, but like I never knew how to clean it. Like nobody ever taught me that that's something you had to do. Also, it's kind of scary because you don't want to ruin anything. Skill issue maybe, but like back then I was like in high school. Wait, did I have that laptop longer than... No, I don't think so. I think it was pretty much 5 years flat. Because I got it... No, I got it in 10th grade, that's right. Not 9th. Thing you learned to clean on my laptops was the screen. The screen is probably the easiest part to clean. But like, if you've had your laptop for a while, you need to like get in there, like unscrew the bottom and like fucking clean out the dust and shit that pools up in there. Because that can affect the heat transfer and shit and make it heat up really fast when it shouldn't. And sometimes you even need to like reapply thermal paste and shit. Because it just gets worn out or whatever. And that also affects how hot your laptop can get and how well it transfers heat. Too scared? Yeah, me too. I mean, like, at some point I'm probably gonna have to try it, but like, I really do not want to screw this up, you know? Maybe it's easier than you think, but I don't know. I'd have to find like a tutorial for this specific model, which maybe exists, but that's a future Adam problem, TBH. I'm just gonna fucking kill the boss, I don't care. I need to go hush. No delirium though. No, actually let's go beast. Let's go beast. Because I'd rather do boss rush and hush in one. That's the one thing about like buying a desktop PC or making your own. Is that like, one, you built it so you know how to take it apart, generally speaking. And two, it's just easier to take apart. Because it was designed that way. Laptops, usually you kind of get fucked. Because everything is packed in such a tiny ass space and layered over itself, so you have to like unplug different things and like make sure things are disconnected and like make sure you do it all in the right order so that you can put it back in the right order. Otherwise you just get fucked. I didn't mean to use that. I thought my Sumptorium was out. Give me this. Where's the boss? Thought the boss was this way. It is not this way. I'm gonna blow this fucker up. Sorry, my friend. It's nothing personal. That's what happened when I had to work on my iPad, though. It's the same sort of thing. I fixed it, yes. Like, what the issue with it was that one of the buttons was like sticky, like stuck, I mean, and you couldn't like fucking change the volume, so it was stuck at max volume the whole time because the up volume was like pressed down all the time, so you just kind of got fucked by that. So I had to fix it if I ever wanted to use it. It's like you can't just have fucking ear destroying sound on all the time. I mean, you can, but it's stupid. But the consequence of doing that was I must have cut some cable to my screen because now it's got some screen bugs. Like there's like there's like lines that appear when it sits on a certain screen for too long and shit. I don't know what exactly controls that. I'd be curious about it more than anything, but I did botch the job. But at least it's now usable. Like, it's not like it looks bad or anything, it just can look bad. Most of the time it's fine. But like when you're going between screens and stuff, like there's lines and shit, and then the screen like has to take time to adjust back to the next thing you do, to the next screen you go to. Like right now it's just sitting on my stream manager page and it looks fine. But if I go and change it to something else, then it's gonna take a second to adjust, and the lines are gonna like bleed into the next screen a little bit until it adjusts. Sub volume button. Because the volume wouldn't go down. Nice. Seems like you had a better solution than I did. I just borrowed a, my dad's old dead iPad, which happened to be the same model as my brother's, which is the one I fixed. So I just borrowed the button from that one. It's easy to find. Nice. To be honest, I would have been fine with, like, disabling the volume altogether, but I don't think you can do that. Because I knew I wasn't going to really use this iPad for anything other than use another monitor to stream with. That was my intention from the start.
Spent it. It's gone. Just get over it.
You mean it's gone? How can you have spent our savings?
The FN button. The function button. That's interesting. Sounds like slightly pain, but I mean, if it works, it works. That's what I said, but it's easy. Whatever you say, boss. No, I'm just making fun of you. I don't know why I cleared that room when the light was right there. Just autopiloted. Oh, I can go back to these item rooms that I missed. How dare you, so shocking. What do you mean? I'm the nicest person that ever existed. I'm a saint. Thought we all knew this. I mean, TBH, this build is actually kind of sort of like really powerful.
He's self-destructive and disturbed just like his father. Look at who he has to look up to.
I would like to get another monitor for my laptop, though. They sell, like...
Keep pushing me like this. I'm leaving.
Good.
Definitely are nice.
We'll be fine
Thank you.
without Abandon us like you've abandoned yourself.
I'm far from perfect, though. But who isn't, I suppose. But yeah, I want another monitor for my laptop, and they sell ones that, like, you can hook on to, like, the sides of the laptop screen and shit. Or, like, on top, but they're expensive. Actually, that reminds me. No, I guess I don't really need to do that, but what I was thinking of, because my iPad's just sitting on my desk to my left right now, my laptop in the middle of the desk. What I was thinking was I could, like, 3D print some, like, holders and hook them up to the top of my laptop screen and put the iPad on those so that it's above my screen instead.
You are insane.
I don't know if that would be better, though.
Far. Did you hear how you sound?
But, like, if I had an actual laptop screen to do, or an actual monitor to do that with, I don't know if I could, because it probably wouldn't be strong enough to hold it up. I don't know, I'd have to do some engineering analysis. Which I could do, but... I'm not sure if my dad's 3D printing resin is strong enough to do that kind of stuff. I also don't know how heavy monitors can be in general. You got it though? I mean, it's definitely possible. I just don't know if it's worth spending the time. Like, if I'm only gonna save like 10 bucks by getting a cheaper monitor and making the stand myself, then it's probably not worth it. I want to convert these soul hearts to clots, but I have to go through all of my red health to do it, so I'm not going to. Now I'm lying on the cold, hard ground. Oh. Listening to... Yes, it is. I'm listening to a, a hard rock version of, I Knew You Were Trouble. I like the original too, don't get me wrong. This is just what came on at the moment. The joke is on me. Oh. Card do I have? Ace of Hearts. Get Ace of Hearted.
Where are you going? Wait! We need you! Your son needs you!
Your son needs you. Oh, it takes the Eternal Heart first. I mean, that's fine. I'll just leave it.
Please, please don't leave us!
I'm sorry, Isaac.
He needs you. For real. Rip Isaac. Typo moment? Skill issue? Sorry, I just gotta call it like I see it. Sometimes you just gotta tell the truth. I can farm a shit ton of clots here, by the way, because I get a full heal from this bed. Just give me a second. Okay, heal up. I'll allow it. Mutual bullying for real. What's that emoji called? Does it tell me? No. No, it doesn't tell me. I can't see it anymore because this one doesn't let me hover over it. Whatever. This build's pretty good. Even though it's, like, bad. It's because each one of these clots is shooting four tiers at a time. Because I got quad shot. I'm full health, which is good. Comes up when you type angry, yeah. It looks angry, but it's not like quite angry, you know? It's like steaming. Maybe like fuming. Because it's got this stuff coming out of the nose. That attack doesn't hit my clots? That's huge. I don't even need to use my book on this motherfucker. Alright, beast time. Oh my lord, he just took out like half my army. No, not that many, but it was a slaughter. Ow. No comment. Get their asses? Yeah, we should be fine this run. It was a little touch and go at the beginning, but that's what I learned. Tainted Eve is good, but you gotta get the ball rolling first. Otherwise, she's actually pretty risky. Uh-oh, gotta dodge this so all my clots don't get murdered. Have you had much snow? We had snow the other day, and it was like a tiny little bit. Just enough to like collect in the notches of the roof. And then it melted because it wasn't cold enough to stay on the ground. So I've had snow, but no, not much. What the fuck? How did that— ah! I was too busy coping with the fact that I get hit by nothing. Oh my lord. I can't tell where my hitbox is. One, because I have guillotine, and two, because I have so many clots. Had a bit, but it's more cold here, yeah. That makes sense. In my mind, your either latitude or longitude, whatever one is up and down, is higher. So you're further from the equator. Which means it's colder, probably. My clots, stop separating from me! Ah! The more north side of the UK. Oh my god, that almost hit me. Sorry, I'm listening to the Hades soundtrack. I love that game. I can't wait for Hades 2. That shit's gonna be banger. I may or may not stream that one. I might save that one for personal time. But I don't know. We'll see. Seems super fitting. Yeah, it is. It's the final boss fight too, music. So it was actually pretty fitting.